What is up? This is Arlington and I just landed. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different backpacks. But I want to narrow it down to 2 to make this video more efficient. I narrowed it down to these 2 because this one has too many bad reviews. There's no point in me investing in that. Too many leaks. Y'all can check out the reviews yourself. There's no point on me actually making a whole product review on this backpack video. Flowzone is the same thing as this one, the Flowzone Concrete, and I am sticking with this one. I'm gonna be talking about more deeply throughout the video. And then of course this one is manual. Not a fan. The reason this is not really ideal for pest control, this is more for like spot treatment for ideal gardeners, weed men. Like, feel like this is not really ideal for a pest control industry. Let's go in depth and
first thing first, gloves and goggles. A little cringy, but let's move on.
Something I like about this backpack is the firm handle. Very firm, so whenever you fill it up at a customer's house, you won't have no issues. Very firm. So gives you different type of nozzles. I ended up losing them, but it gives you different type of sprayers. This is my favorite one, a lot of them, because you can do like a tunnel. You can see like the little spray. So this one, you have to, whenever you're spraying at a customer's house, has to be with that type of setting, with like make sure the droplets are thick enough so it can penetrate either the soil or the wall or the ground. Let's see how far it can go with the highest pressure. Sometimes you have wasps up there, and yeah, it does the trick. Something I like about this too, if you do a lot of commercial accounts or residential accounts that have a lot of bushes around, this is going to be the ideal backpack for you. Look how easy, instead of the Flowzone that makes it a little bit more complicated.
Look, it's just, I don't know. Look, it doesn't really wet the concrete, and you see the difference with the Flowzone. And so that's why I think when it comes to pest control, look, and I try to change the droplet size, but it doesn't, look if I spray here, it doesn't cover enough.
One downside of the Flowzone handles is that they're not firm enough. As you can see, my Flowzone handles end up tearing up over time. Now to change to the highest pressure.
See how far it can go. It just does a little bit more mess, like it spreads out more. I even try to put it at the most finest point, and it still makes a little bit of mess if you're trying to pinpoint a spot. It has more coverage, which is good. It all depends what's your preference, what's your target, or what's your main goal, what's your purpose. So this one, you have to pretty much reach over the bushes to do your spraying. That's the only, I guess, downside of the Flowzone. But even though I'm sponsored by them, I still like the Flowzone over the DeWalt because you can just tell it has more coverage. It penetrates more of the soil.
The efficiency is faster. Like you don't have to do a couple spins around the home. Like,
so this one with just a 2, look how much coverage. Like, you can easily tell that this customer won't have any issues because it actually has a bigger droplet size and it has more coverage. Like, even with the wall, you can just tell with just one spray it covers more.
DeWalt convenient because it is at a nearby store. Yeah, DeWalt could be a little bit more affordable, but it's better to spend a little bit more to get what it's worth. Look how it makes the wood wet, makes the grass wet. It is just really perfect and efficient for the pest control world if you don't want to have any callbacks. I feel like with the DeWalt, you're going to have a lot of callbacks because you're not spraying enough product. You want to get going, you want to satisfy the customer that you're actually putting more PSI into their lawn and the exterior perimeter of their home.
But after careful consideration.
So I'm just going to talk over the video because I was stirring a little bit and I feel like I can summarize it better just talking over. So let's rate these backpacks by 4 things. And 4 things, these are the 4 things that you always, every time you're reviewing a product, you got to categorize it by these 4 things. First is the pricing. Right now, DeWalt, if I have to be honest, is winning on the pricing side. It's a little bit cheaper. Second is durability. Durability, I would have to say Flowzone Concrete at the moment because I've had the other Flowzones backpacks and they haven't lasted me a good while. When it comes to the Flowzone Concrete, it has lasted me pretty much over a year. If anything, probably even longer. The third thing, convenience. Y'all know how I am. I'm someone that looks for conveniency. So this one, definitely DeWalt. And what I mean by convenience is by DeWalt has easy access. Like let's say my Flowzone backpack stops working last minute. I have to get myself a DeWalt backpack, and that is from Home Depot. and Flowzone is hard to get a backpack from just a nearby local store. Now, last one is the efficiency. Right here, like I mentioned, the last, like right before this clip, is how efficient the Flowzone is. Like how much coverage you can spray, how much PSI you can spray into the soil. The DeWalt, I feel like it's not strong enough to penetrate the soil, so the product can actually stick into the lawn or soil or wall. At the end of the day, yeah, it's a tie. Pricing and conveniency, DeWalt is winning, but efficiency and durability, Flowzone is winning. But keep in mind, it's always good to spend a little bit extra to make sure you get the best bang out of it. So Flowzone Concrete is for the win for this video.
If I get a lot of thumbs up on this backpack video, I'll make sure to do a video of all the pump sprayers I have tried out. And interesting fact, Flowzone did not win in this video. So make sure you subscribe, y'all like this video. And since we're talking about Flowzone, if you do buy their backpacks, because I do recommend their backpacks for sure over their pump sprayer, it's
definitely using my code AVIATOR. You get a 10%, I think a 5% discount. I know most of you that usually watch this video are usually startup companies, so I know every dollar, every penny counts. So make sure I use that code so you can save a little bit of bucks. I don't really get anything from it. Make sure I use that code AVIATOR for the backpack sprayers, but don't use it for the pump sprayers. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, because we fly, bugs die, and I'll see y'all next time on the next video. You know, I think every time I level up, I switch colors on my polos. All right, I'll see y'all next time.